Hey guys, back at it. This is day 280, and we are just moving along here quite rapidly in my 1 year daily diary challenge. This challenge was prompted after I completed a 100-day challenge, and those first 100 days were intuitively prompted through a meditation session. While I was meditating, I was just like, these words kept coming to me like daily diary, 100 days, record, post to a large platform, very clear. And I was just like, no, this can't be. Like, where's this coming from? This is so weird. And I just like ignored it the first time. Second time, again, same thing, very clear and concise about the 100 days post, large platform. And I was like, that just makes no sense. And it's not really something that I would do or want to do. And so the third time it came to me, I was like, okay, 3 times the same things come to me very clearly, very concise. And it's something that kind of put fear into me and scared me a little bit. So I knew it wasn't like, let's go to the ice cream shop and get an ice cream cone. Like, that's something that I would enjoy doing. This was something that pushed me outside of my comfort zone, and I resisted it the first couple of times I heard it. And then the third time I was like, okay, and jumped into it, did a first 100 days, then personally decided to continue for the whole year. And it's been just an amazing experience of growth and healing. Just beautiful stuff has happened over the last 280 days. It's crazy. So let's get into it. If you want to listen to any of the previous days, pop back and listen in. But let's get to this day. Day 280 is a Tuesday, and today is a school day, is a weekday. Got the kids up and ready to go to school. Got my daughter up and ready. Always remind her, hey, it's Tuesday. I'm going to pick you up from Carline. We're going to go to the chiropractor. Then we're going to go to, Trader Joe's for our date. So she knows, and I know that's what's coming up. Then I came home and did a few things and then got my son. So I did vibration plate therapy and my grounding and acupressure while I was waiting for him to get up. Got him up, got him situated. He was saying that his voice was hoarse and sore and he was losing it. So I was like, okay, we'll be really mindful of that and we'll get you off to school. And if you have any problems, just let me know. So I got him off to school, and then I got home to grab my yoga mat and to get some other things before yoga class with my friend Ben. And I just lost track of time. Like, I was in this whole delusional la la land because I don't have my watch on anymore. I just have to have my phone with my clock, or in the kitchen I have the microwave and stove, and in my bedroom I have a clock too, but it's not like I have clocks everywhere that I can see the time. But I was just dawdling and doing different things around the house, and I looked at the clock and I was like, oh, it's time for me to go. I really need to go now. So I jumped in the car with all my, stuff, and I got on my way to yoga class, and there was traffic on the highway. So my GPS rerouted me a different way, and the different way, there was a lot of slow people in front of me. So it was just, as I was going along and seeing all of these disruptions and, slowdowns, I thought to myself, well, I can't get mad at things for happening because it's supposed to happen. And what am I supposed to learn about this? I'm supposed to learn to just, go with the flow, be calm. And I just kept saying to myself, I am on time. This is my divine timing. I am supposed to be there at this time. When I get there is the right time. And I just, kept saying that to myself and calming myself down so that my body wouldn't feel anxious. And, like those feelings you get when you're going to be late or you're in a rush. So I'm trying to calm and regulate myself. So just doing what I had started to identify on Monday as needing to regulate my emotions better. So I was like trying to regulate my emotions as I was driving, just be like, I'm on time, I'm in divine timing, and all those things. And so I got there. I didn't get front parking. I was trying, I was anticipating getting front parking, manifesting front parking. It didn't happen. And that's fine because not all the time it happens. It's not supposed to be there all the time. So I got a parking space. I got my stuff. I went in. I checked in. I was not the latest person in the class. And my friend Ben kept the door open because he knew I was coming. And there was a space in the front for me. So I got my front space in the class. I was not late. I was on time. He was waiting for me, which is absolutely adorable. And I love that. It's just thinking back on like how you want to be treated and how you treat others. And if I knew that I was doing a class and my friend was coming, I would definitely hold as long as I could and just take my time and make sure that they felt welcomed when they came in, even if they came in late. So I love that I'm starting to receive this same level back from friends and people around me. It's just a beautiful thing. And it made me feel so good. So did the whole class. And after the class, my friend Ben was like, don't go without, he's like, I have something for you. So that was kind of cute too. And he had just taken a trip not too long ago to Chicago and visited his family and found a crystal shop there. And he sent me a picture and he was like, oh, look at this crystal shop. It looks so cool. And I was like, oh, I love crystal shops. And we had been, getting into that. We were both crystal girlies. And he asked me, he was like, what is your favorite crystal? And I was like, oh, I have so many favorites, but one came to my mind and I was like, oh, this lapis, and it's a blue stone, and the meaning is all about it's like a throat chakra crystal about opening and letting the flow happen. I mean, there's more to it than that, but yes. So I told him that, and that was a while ago, and I've seen him a couple of times since he got back from that trip. But he gave me this little bag and it had a necklace in it with the lapis on it. And I was just like, oh my gosh, that's such a sweet thing to be thought of from a friend and have a gift presented. And, I just gave him a big hug and we caught up about my weekend in Florida and his weekend in New York and what's going on in the future, like all that stuff. So it's just been great to connect with him and have this relationship kind of grow and blossom from just identifying that he was a local person on social media and starting to go to his yoga class, and he's on social, he's on YouTube, he's on a podcast, he's getting pretty big, and just to be able to have that connection and like see him as just my friend Ben, and not see him as like the big social media star kind of thing. I love that. And it just is like very organic how it all happens. Like I'm not pushing to be in a relationship or friendship with somebody just because they have a social media presence. I want to be around people who inspire me to be better and inspire me to continue to grow. And that's what we have, is that relationship. It's inspirational relationship. Just like my good friend who I used to work with at the coffee shop, and she and I just have like an amazing friendship that's blossomed since then. And it's funny because I did connect with a lot of the people I used to work with there, but she's the one that I've stayed connected to. And we are like, I could definitely call her for a ride to the airport and she could call me for a ride to the airport. Like we are those people in each other's lives that I think we're just like always supportive and encouraging and in each other's corner. And I mean, I would have to say if we started to share like some deep stuff and I felt like I needed to be real with her, I feel like I could do that. So it's great to have those relationships. And I'm still on the dating apps and on, in that mode of like wanting to find a partner, because having a partner who has the same kind of level of encouragement and in your corner and is consistently there for you is just something that I desire. But I'm not rushing to have that. I, had a really fun weekend in Florida. I had a bunch of dates. I connected with a bunch of people. I was able to come back home, especially yesterday when I had a little time, and just kind of filter out the delusion of like the excitement and fun, which is not a bad thing, but I want to be real with people and I don't want to lead them on, and don't want to lead myself on. And I want to just say like, oh, I interacted with this person. And while, our text and our phone conversations were amazing and fun and flirty and just like so fulfilling, there are a few things that don't line up that I think like kind of don't make sense for us to continue to have a relationship. Like, yeah, we connect, we have a lot of the same interests, we could have a really great relationship and friendship, but I don't know that it's like the relationship. It's not my person. Just because like the alignment is not there. And I mean, so I just was able to come back on Monday and just reevaluate certain interactions I had and just be like, okay, well, I liked this, but I didn't like this. And it's not deal breakers. It's not like unsafe, but it's just like, these aren't my people. But I really enjoyed the time I had with them. And I could say that I learned a lot through those experiences, as fleeting as they were. And that I just have to be real with people, and I just have to be more real. Like, I don't want to be up in your face, like first time I shake your hand and meet you, be like, okay, so this is who I am. And if you don't like it, just, I'll see you later. I don't have to be like that harsh about it, but I want to be real and open with people and just give my honest opinion. Like, hey, these are the things that I see that could be an issue. Like, I really like you as a person. I really liked engaging with you, but I don't think that we are a match. And it's okay to be lonely. It's okay to be on your own. And I'm just going to continue to follow the excitement and follow the path in front of me and just engage in a healthy way with dating and connecting with men in a way, for finding my partner. And then I'm just excited. I'm really, really excited to be down in Florida, to be in a space where I can connect physically with people and kind of engage in more of my hobbies. So, going dancing, meeting a lot of people in person, going to healing centers, meeting a lot of people in person, going to coffee shops, going to coffee festivals. Like, I really am excited about going down there and being in person with people there, because like I said before, it's like that street party around the corner. I feel the excitement and I'm like so ready for it. And there's just so many amazing things that are happening in my life right now. And not like I'm trying to keep them all like down. But I do feel like it's that, I don't know if you've ever had kombucha and you've given it a little shake to break up the sediment on the bottom, and then you go to crack the top and open it. Sometimes you can get away with opening it and it doesn't bubble over, and sometimes it does. And I'm feeling like I'm right there on the edge of bubbling over and not. But it's just all exciting things. And I've just learned so much. So I'm not like abusing the dating apps. I'm not like swiping all the time. I'm not on there. I am engaging with people, and I am keeping my space safe. So if I engage with somebody and they're like not responding, I'm just going to be like, okay, so I sent you 3 messages. I asked you questions. I commented, like, I hope you have a great day. This is kind of what I'm doing, so I might not be available or whatever. Or if it's a wrap up at the end of the day, like, hey, hope you had a great day, this, and that. So I'm just gonna, leave it. If they don't want to respond after a couple of messages, that's fine. Move on. I'm not going to force anything, and I'm not going to insist. So that's been a big thing too. So the rest of the day, because there was a lot more, my son texted me while I was in yoga that he wanted me to pick him up, and he wasn't feeling very well. So I went to the school on my way home and picked him up, and then brought him home, and then got him settled in to, lozenges and water and resting for the day. And then it was time to pick up my daughter. So I went to pick up my daughter. We went to the chiropractor, and we went to Trader Joe's, and we just had a fun time just talking and engaging and picking out snacks, and got ourselves home. And then I made dinner, which was like tater tots and chili and a Southwest salad. And so it was really good. I had a Zoom call about this new mastermind program I'm joining, and a lot of the excitement in there about just like what they're going to go over, what the foundation is. And it's just very exciting to think like in a year, how things are going to look so different. I mean, I know they're going to look so different anyway, but yes, I'm just very excited. So that went really late. And then after that was done, then I got my son situated with the watch so that he could start like, setting up the settings and getting it to where he liked it. And then my daughter was doing homework, and I decided to sit down and watch a show, which I don't even remember what happened because I fell asleep. And my daughter woke me up and she was like, it's time to go to bed. So I've just been in this very like energy drained state where I know that a lot of work needs to get done, and a lot of work has been getting done personally, physically, out there. All kinds of different work has been getting done. And I'm just moving through it, accepting if I feel tired, I need to rest, and I need to get some kind of restoration going. But it's been a really amazing journey so far. It's, I think on Monday too, I forgot to say, but Monday I ordered the tow hitch for my car, and it should be coming by Thursday. And then a friend of mine will be installing it for free, and that's a blessing too. And then also, I don't know if I said this, but there was a bracelet that I wanted because I wear Alex and Ani bracelets, and it had Jack Skellington, and it was an older one. So I went on eBay, I found it, I ordered it. It was like $20-some with shipping, so not too bad. And they shipped it. I was like, yay, it's going to come before my trip. And they said, the thing said it was delivered. So I looked in the mailbox, like, no. The next day I looked in the mailbox, looked around, nope. I reached out to the person, said, hey, it said it was delivered yesterday, but I haven't seen it yet. I'll keep you updated and let you know next week. So next week comes, it's been a whole week, and I said, no, it's still not been delivered. It's not in my mailbox. It's not in front of my door. None of my neighbors have dropped it off, like all of that. And they filed a claim through the post office, and they said, oh, they lost it somehow. They're refunding me. I'm refunding you. So I got my 20 some dollars back. I was like, oh, that's sad. I really wanted that bracelet. But I was like, that's okay. I'll look for it a different time. And I just let it go. And then the other day, my daughter brought in packages or things that were in front of the door. And one of them was a package from the bracelet. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I think it must have delivered to a neighbor, and the neighbor brought it, but it was like so late. So I got the bracelet. I got it for free, and it was just like such a crazy blessing. But it's like the little things that I love that happen like that, or just getting that front parking spot, or any number of those blessings. But yeah, it was a great day. It was a long day. I pooped out early and got the kids all settled into bed, and my son was very sweet and obedient about getting his stuff situated. So yes, lots of things to work on, lots of things we are moving through. We're getting into the last days of, pushing towards that move. I am in need of storage bins to start packing stuff for this next round of travel down to bring stuff with me. So I'm going to bring, kids' stuff from their rooms that they're not using right now. I am going to try to box up some things that I might not necessarily be using at the moment, and just continue to bring stuff down, and talk to my grandmother about this idea of getting a trailer, and then being able to just pack that trailer with, moving stuff, and not really have to get a U-Haul. So we'll see. We're all moving in the right direction. It's all looking great. All the opportunities in front of me are just fabulous and amazing. So try not to get too far ahead. But I love you guys so much, and thank you for supporting me by listening, liking, sharing, subscribing, all of the things. And I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Peace.